It gives me great pleasure today to have two guests on Channel 4. Derek, the butcher, welcome.
Morning, John.
Can you stop? You've got a bogey hanging out your nose.
Sorry.
Let's start. Okay. Okay, let's start again.
Look at him,
Derek, what's my fault? We rolling, Malcolm? We rolling? On the camera 4. It gives me great pleasure today to have two people on Channel 4, probably for the very last time. Mr. Derek Fairhurst, the second butcher. Derek, welcome.
Morning, John.
And of course, the very famous and well-known Stuart Boucock.
Morning, John.
Now, I shall talk to both in turn. First of all, Derek, you're leaving the ship in about an hour or two's time, and it's your first time ever on Channel 4, and I believe you're not going to be returning.
Well, that's the truth. I mean, I was going to put a letter on the notice board like everybody who's leaving the ship does, but I knew you was doing this broadcast this morning, so I thought, well, why not do it live? I would just like to say to everybody on the ship, all my friends, I know I've done a lot of slagging in the past, but it's all been friendship. All friendship. I've had the happiest 3 years that I can remember on the ship, but if that's the happiest that they can give me in 3 years, I would honestly do 6 years in E-Wing of Durham County Prison. You know, it's come to an end and everybody's got to go when the time comes. I'm being replaced by a WAP in May. So, all I can say is good luck to everybody on the ship when I leave. I feel very, very sorry for my friend Boucock because he's got another week to go. Anything can happen in a week. The ship could sink in a week if he's in charge of it. And another thing I would like to say is there's a certain member of the hairdressing salon. Well, actually, she's a masseuse. I've been chasing it for 10 weeks. 10 weeks I've been chasing it solid. And she would never, ever take me on. I wish her all the best. I'm only sorry that I couldn't get her into my bed. But what can I do? I tried for 10 weeks. But, Louis, you look after yourself, babe, because you're one of the finest.
Okay, Derek. I must just say one thing here. I approached Derek last night about the interview, and he said to me, he says, John, I've got a few things to say, and are you going to have it on the air? And as Derek's a long-time friend, I said, Derek, anything you want to say, as long as there's no foul language, then we'll do it. So, Derek, thanks a lot.
Yes, I would just also like to mention that, like you say, I'm going home in an hour's time, but I'm going home to one of the nicest girls I could ever wish to go home to, and it would make a change, really, to be able to walk out at nights and go down the pub or the disco or wherever you go and walk with a nice bird instead of being surrounded by a bunch of dogs.
Okay. Mr. Boucock, there we are. There's Derek there, made his last statements, and you're leaving in a week, and you did promise me you'd be on the last Channel 4 News. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you, John, anyway, yeah. And I believe you're leaving as well, John, is that right?
That's right, Mr. Boucock, and I'm doing the interviewing here. I thought...
Sorry, John, sorry about that. Yeah.
Do you leave next week on the 14th?
That's right, John, correct. I leave on the 14th, yeah. 4 weeks I go home for. 4 weeks I return.
What, are you returning until May, or are you going to be staying on?
Yes, I'm here till May the 30th, the end of May. So that's when the changeover is. And from there, I don't know where I'll go after that.
There's one question, of course, all Channel 4 viewers have been waiting for. Are you going to pass the very famous recipe of the Glacier Bay stew onto the Italian galley stuff?
Definitely not. Definitely not. That's staying with me. I go, the recipe goes with me. Definitely not, John. Nowhere. It's a lovely day today, isn't it? Really, honestly.
Okay. So you got nothing else to say there, lads?
No, wait a minute. Stop that bit. Can you get your... That thing? No, John.
I can cut it, yes, okay. Just carry on. Just carry on rolling, Malcolm.
Yeah. I want to get something right with Derek and I. I want to just have a bit laugh. I mean, I had something planned this morning as well. Look, I don't want this in, John, like it's because this is stupid, this is. I mean, no, you ask me, you tell me something you're going to ask us, and I'll be able to put it over. Because I'm a bit thinking, you should say, you're getting off for this, right? We're all getting off here. What do you think of this butcher getting off? See, he's the subject, he's the topic, right? Right.
Okay, it's going to be a mess, but I'll try and cut it.
Right.
Okay, carrying on. Carrying on 5. Well, Stuart, what do you think of this butcher who's leaving us today, then?
He's one of the best. He's the only man on this ship. The only man. They all take the mickey out of him, but he's the only man. He's genuine, right down the line, Derek is. He's been chasing that Louis for 10 weeks, as he said. I feel sorry for him, but I believe there's a Valentine's card under the cabin door this morning. I believe so. He doesn't know who it's from, but I think it's from Louis.
Okay, well, gentlemen, thank you for being on Channel 4. Have a nice flight home today, Derek.
Yes. I hope everybody has a nice next cruise and many, many cruises afterwards, and God bless you all.
Okay, so last words from Derek, and one last word from you, Stuart, to say goodbye to everybody. Because you're coming back, but still say goodbye to people who are leaving.
Yeah, well, I'll say bye to Derek, like, you know, and I just wish everybody, you know, all the best, like, you know. I'll be going a week. Can't wait for it, I tell you the truth. I think you've done your time when you've done 16 weeks on here. Anyway, I'll be back in a month.
Okay, this has been a very special interview for Channel 4 with Derek and Stuart Boucock.